Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to SIGNALIS, where today we're hurling ourselves down a big hole. Do I have the right items for this? Am I ready for this? Things for making corpses, things for destroying corpses, things for looking at corpses, things for healing self after making corpses. Alright, feels ready? Gosh, that's not a lot of inventory space free. Maybe I should put the photo module away? I have no idea if it's actually going to be like necessary from a game perspective. I'm gonna put this away. Let's have two open inventory spaces. Maybe I should even put the pistol away because we don't have a lot of ammo for it. No, I'm gonna try it like this. Let's go like this. I am going to real quick switch to this thing though. Yeah, let's do it. Well, sure, that's exactly what I was expecting to happen. Who among us did not see that coming? Okay, problem. Oh, that's a gun, not like a punching hammer. Ah. Okay, so it just remains a red X, huh? I cannot deal damage in this way, it seems like. I was kind of hoping I was getting her to reload. I guess I'm making a lot of assumptions there. Oh. Okay, a lot of blood coming out of her face there. Can I shoot her from the front? I mean, it's still showing the X, right? I thought maybe the deal was to run up to her and melee her, but that obviously did not work. Also, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm going to turn this down just a tiny bit. This is louder than other stuff has been. Yeah, we're gonna go back to here. All right. Yes, keep those settings. Did I screw anything up on this screen? No, I think everything is as it was before. Is this an item? It is. It's something. Oh. I caused an enemy to spawn? An enemy with some kind of weird arm thing. Ah, it's just more bullets. Okay, and I'm feeling like I'm in pretty rough shape now. Maybe I'm misinterpreting. Maybe the red X doesn't mean can't deal damage. I mean, it sure seems like I'm not doing anything. If I just get near it while it's in that state, I take damage. Not sure. Oh, out of bullet. Not really sure what to do here. Let's throw some bullets in there. Throw some of this into my own face. Maybe there's something in the room I have to get you to shoot? Something else in the room I need to interact with. You seem to be fully immune to my attacks. Shotgun rounds are lovely to have. And there's a lot of bullets down here for this to be a fight in which I cannot resolve my problems with gunfire, you know? Ow. Okay, well that made contact a little bit more solidly than I was hoping. So maybe it's just that I can't shoot you from the front? The box did not have the red X in it for just a second there, I felt like. Okay, so it's sending commands to resurrect them. Ow. Oh wait, now, okay. Maybe you can't ever deal damage to it with the shotgun, but this does seem to be a damage phase with the pistol, at least. Ow. Shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was completely X'd out when I was aiming at it with the shotgun before. Even when it was in the down state. Even when we were looking at it from the front where the blood is pouring out. Maybe I wasn't looking at it from the right angle? Come on. Just fall down and have a little blood face. Okay. That was not entirely ideal. Gosh, I wish I could read German. Huh. A visitor. Welcome to our facility. You've caught us at an unfortunate time. How can I help you? I'm looking for a Gestalt. A worker at our facility? Let me see that picture. This is a bad place to be standing. Alina Seo. I believe she's one of our factory workers. However... Yep, that's why. You shouldn't have returned. Okay, you remember that thing I was just saying about the German? That text I could read, and I don't think it helped anything at all, actually. I don't feel better for knowing what those words said. I must have fallen asleep while waiting for Erica. Did she already go home without me? We wanted to get some books from the library together. I should check if she's still there. So I guess we don't know if the sort of robot units are made from a person's consciousness. Maybe this is like a recovered memory from whoever had our brain before we had it. Or maybe there's something altogether weirder going on here. I really, really, really like the way this game uses the first-person stuff. I was getting perhaps a tiny bit derogatory about the amount that the game quote-unquote borrows from Resident Evil and Silent Hill, but this is actually really... the style of its story delivery is really working for me. Although I do still wish that things indicated a little bit more clearly when they were interactable. I can't tell if that sound I heard a minute ago was, we're at Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School. Okay. I can't tell if that sound I heard was strings in the soundtrack or if that was a person screaming. Have I woken up at the bottom of an elevator shaft full of my corpse? The elevator is out of order. I mean, not necessarily my corpse, right? I'm not a unique type. Maybe everybody who's forced to work here is a Gestalt pilot, and these are all of their what was it called? What am I? I'm a LSTR. There it is. Okay, super happy to see a save room because I'm in bad shape. Maintenance key, more flares. Apparently I'm only allowed to carry 3 at a time. I feel like I probably need this repair spray. So is there an obvious visual? It restores health over time, right? Is there an obvious indication of like when it's done, or... So I'm not allowed to carry more flares even if I have like another slot to dedicate them to. That feels a little... Ah, shoot, that was the wrong button. That feels a little crummy. Alright, well, we'll just carry 2 of them around for now. You know, honestly, I'm not sure that we are healing more. Well, alright. Through the first boss fight, spent a while screwing around figuring out what I needed to do, and as such spent a lot of health items and quite a lot of bullets. We still have some health patches. I mean, I may as well load up my pistol, right? Probably don't need to carry the 1 shotgun round. Hold on to the maintenance key. Well, I guess these... Oh, really? Am I only allowed to carry... No, it said over capacity, but it did still put the thing in my inventory. Okay. So do I want to drop something? Because now even once we reload these bullets, I'm still only going to have 1 open space. I guess it'll have to do. All right, let's have a look around. Looks like an engine for powering a looping paternoster lift system. Sure, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh. Helped? Okay, we're missing a fuse. Obviously, I mean, who couldn't just look at that and tell that the problem is there was a fuse missing? Is this something? No. Yeah, wow. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to figure out what those are. I suppose that's all it ever needs to say. Owl key, sure, makes sense. I'm going to hold off for the moment. Can we check out these lockers? Security Technician Controller Replica Storch. Weird. Bouillon. Apparently it's gonna burn. That's the thing we feel strongly about. I am officially sick of the Yules next door. They've been listening to that stupid song non-stop since the piano room was locked down. If I have to hear it one more time, I'm going over there and smashing that stupid tape recorder to pieces. I wonder if there's a way we can borrow a key so we can get into their dorm and put an end to this madness. Oops, I clicked. I don't care about breaking quarantine if it means never having to hear that song again. Interesting. How much do I want to be in here? Replica overview, star. Security technician guard replica starling. Low-cost combat unit. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Cool. The standard model of protector security technicians. Fitted with extended legs, star units gracefully tower over most gestalts. Despite their heavy armor, they can move swiftly with their long stride. Their cool and detached demeanor allows them to analyze situations with objectivity and to deploy force as required. Boy, that sure is a dangerous idea if you're not 100% right about it. Trained in close combat and riot control techniques, they operate best in small squads led by an officer star unit equipped with a ballistic shield. That looks like it's just a repair patch. But there are doors. Alright. Oh my god. I mean, I have enough ammo to take them. But, you know, putting him down once doesn't mean anything necessarily unless I burn all the bodies, which is a thing that we're going to want to do sometimes, but we have to be very careful. We do not get a lot of flares to work with. Are these in fact just repair patches? It's in fact a single repair patch. I'm not going to take it. Oh, cool. And there's something that I can shoot in here. Okay. Yeah, that's very tense. That's very tense stuff. Lighting malfunctions. Due to a recent incident involving a certain starling that shall remain unnamed, I've adjusted all doors to require visible light to open. This should hopefully stop any more non-service cadre personnel from endangering themselves by stumbling into dark rooms until we can take care of the lighting issues. If you've been assigned an illumination failure repair task, remember to equip a flashlight module. Hey, that sounds mighty useful. Ask Adler ahead of time if you need one. He's usually in his quarters on the 8th floor these days. Also, I feel like we should maybe go to the 8th floor. Hold on, am I still injured? You know what? I am going to take this so that I can use it immediately. Okay. Better. I don't love these rooms with patrollers where the patrollers move near the doors because they don't feel like I can be certain that we're not going to immediately upset them anytime we walk through. Let's just go ahead and set that in our quick use slot. Wait, is that? No, I think that's a handle on... Oh, come on. That really sucks. I hate that very much. Alright, so we have effectively 3 extra bullets for our pistol. May as well throw these in there. And there's just like not even anything in here. Well, it shows a stairwell. Oh, is that a hole I can jump down? I think it might be. Replica overview RR. Tough worker bees of the construction and repair industry, one of the earlier replica designs, the simple but efficient auras are actually the most produced replica type to date. These strong and heavy worker units are a perfect fit for work in construction and production of industrial goods. In many places throughout our nation, auras have already replaced all Gestalt workers in fields like klima forming and explosive ordnance disposal. Well, lucky them. I'm sure there'll be a way back up, right? If we go back into the hall, there's, I would say, better than even chance that we just get immediately set upon by the bots in there. So I'm going to do this. Perhaps unwisely. I'm afraid the commander won't receive any visitors at the moment. But perhaps I can be of assistance instead. Who are you? I'm the administrator of this facility. Please, there's no need to be afraid. I'm just here to help. Yeah, my read on exactly what's going on there has not changed. I think we're seeing memories of biological components from before we were turned into an LSTR. So there's a prod over there, but I don't see any reason to interact with this thing, really. We can't pick this up unless I wanted to do something. We could spend our prod in order to pick it up. I don't know. Okay, so this was a one-way locked door before, but in a place we've never been to. Yeah. Part of me really doesn't like the way we're being loaded down with ammunition. Feels like they're expecting me to do a lot of fighting in the near future. There's too many doors in here. I need to check this place out. Alright, hold on. I have a thought. So as I continue to aim at one target, the reticle sinks, or the reticle shrinks significantly. I don't know. I think that was pretty inconclusive. I was wondering if that is what determines the damage, if you let the reticle shrink down. Because we let it shrink down all the way on this one, and it only took 2 bullets to bring that one down. But I feel like I did the same thing on this one, and it took 3. So that may not be what's going on. It may not be that, like, more aiming time equals improved damage. Locked with a reinforced rolling shutter gate. I need a fitting shutter gate handle to open it. Uh-oh. I think we're about to be in trouble here. You know what? I'm just going to take it. Yeah, because I wasn't sure we'd be able to get up here without doing so. Alright, here's a question. With this hallway having... I guess it has a lot of doors, but it doesn't necessarily have a lot of doors that we can actually get through. I'm going to go ahead and burn the 2 bodies in that room, I think, with our 2 flares. Wait, okay, it equipped it in that slot, so I hit C. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we burned all of the cursed biological components off of those 2. I might want to burn this one too, but obviously I didn't bring enough flares. Okay. problem. Nope, just don't be in there. That's how we're going to solve that problem. God, they are absolutely everywhere. Huh. There sure are a lot of, like, propaganda posters for all the different kinds of replicants. Can't check these. I don't actually think there's any... Damn it. Okay, tough one. We got hit there, so... Oh, I guess there is something over here in the corner. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's actually value in this. Ow. So I'm assuming shooting it is, yeah, going to be somewhat ineffective. Let me through, let me through. Oh, okay. I mean, I do want to see what's in that other door. So it seems like this one doesn't change position when we're out of the room at all. .44. I'm just tuning my radio as quickly as I can. Not really sure what I'm looking at or what's going on here. It didn't give me another frequency. Should I be... Okay, 96. It's weird how long the gaps are between it telling me frequencies. I'm assuming if I... 91... I'm assuming if we just, like, play the right frequencies at them, something will happen. Maybe I need to be looking at my radio as I'm dialing this in. I mean, it's showing, like, it's highlighting this one. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna shoot that one. Maybe it was just, like, telling me which one was real? Maybe. Well, that's curious. There's a keyhole in this painting. Which is fairly unusual. Yeah, okay, so the radio signal was just telling us which one was the real one so we could murder it. Weird. Sometimes the things in this game are a little weird. So we probably do want to go... Oh, the dining room hallway I didn't actually enter. Alright, we should go check it. This thing's gonna get up and do something horrible to me, I'm sure. Well, there's spray and bullets in here. And what looks like a fuse up there. So see the little box shrinks until we've got the most perfect shot, I guess. me open my inventory. Okay, well that went well. How do I... That's another box of bullets there. How I get... Maybe it's not. Maybe it's whatever this is. And thus immaterial to me. Okay. Yep, high voltage fuse. You ordered this replacement part. Please find enclosed the requested part. Falca has specifically requested that the repair of the looping lift system be prioritized over other repairs. Please replace the fuse as soon as possible. It is a huge hassle for everyone to get around without it. Ain't that the truth? Sure. Kitezza waits liberation, obviously. Everybody knows that. Okay. I didn't really look... Is this stuff interactable in any way? The Paternoster lift system seems to be powered down. Oh, this is the lift system? Alright, where was it that we needed the fuse was on a different floor, right? Also, did I just not check this door? This is another door with grooves in it. Well, I feel like we should not just wander into the darkness. We know that there is a flashlight module. Let's just hold off until we have it. So we just want to get out the left side of this room. Come on. So... Wait, what even is down? A door that unlocks from the other side, and a poster that talks about how much hope we have about Rotfront. Maybe don't name it that if it's supposed to be where the hope is. Okay, so here we've been inside before. Okay, yeah, this is the fuse box. Also, hold on, a maintenance office. Oh, that symbol is the save icon, not the wall safe icon. I think wall safes just have the wall safe text on them as well. All right, install a fuse. Do I need to know how to interact with any of this stuff? Probably. So... we would like this to say 800 and 230, one assumes. It's not clear to me exactly what this is doing. Okay, well that's a lot of power right there. This lowers A but increases B. So I'm not sure how these numbers exactly relate to what's going on. So this gain 80 Okay, gain 80. That says 190, but I guess it means lose 190? Is this lose 60? It is lose 60. Okay, and that's gain 20. Alright, those are pretty straightforward, but then these ones do not have a very obvious... Okay, so that's multiply by 4 and multiply by 8. Okay, so this thing multiplies. This is subtraction, this is addition. Yeah. Okay. So... this is addition, right? Yeah, that's the wrong way. I'm looking at this and thinking, we've got like an 8. 230 is not evenly divisible by 4, though. None of the multipliers are going to work cleanly. We're going to have to... Here, let me... Is there an order of operations thing going on here? Like, if we do this, we hit the multipliers. And then I hit the increase by 30. Okay. If I do it the other way, does it multiply the increased value? No, it always multiplies the base value. Okay, so... I feel like the 2-6 switch puts us kind of like in the right neighborhood, right? What I need is a very small amount of reduction. The math on these does not work out cleanly to bring this from 240 to 230, though. In fact, it's quite easy to decrease this number by a lot, so we probably want to do one of these things that overshoots it, right? So... with the bits we have here, we're not going to be able to make that number into an 800. Right, because we could go down to... Well, we could reduce it by 60 and then increase it by 20. Right? That should cause 800. Yeah, and then it... I didn't actually do the math on whether that was going to get us to 230, but... it kind of had to. That one was a puzzle. I appreciate that. Cool. Now the machine is doing a thing. Looks like a working engine for a Paternoster lift machine. So there is one of those lifts. No, there's not one of those lifts on this level. Never mind. Have to go down a level. Oh, hey. Apparently we know exactly which postbox we care about. And then the lift is down in the workshop past the cleaning room. Okay, nothing else going on here, but more bullets to jam into my gun. And we don't yet have an owl key. How much inventory space do I have left? It's probably okay to grab these bullets, right? I'm gonna do it. I'm sure we're gonna want them, you know, once we actually have that gun. I'm aiming not because I'm terribly concerned about getting jumped. I think we've got this area pretty worked out, but rather because it makes sure that I move slowly and quietly. We are not at full health, so I guess I may as well just hit this real quick. And we want to take the south door here. Yeah, the repair bay is of no value to us. Okay, the lift system is indeed working. There are a couple of doors I didn't even try here yet. Workshop key required. The cone on the shotgun really is quite impressive. Okay. So that didn't actually take us anywhere. I got in it and nothing happened. But it does allow us to get down to here. And then in theory, if we go down again, yeah, we should come out on 8 where we can open this door. This is not the door that I thought. I thought we were closer to the... No, that's right. The lift is not right next to the ladder. But we should try to find our way to the ladder. How much do you think we care about that? It's probably some, right? Oh, hey, this is that shutter gate handle. Well, I picked up this repair patch on the basis that I was probably going to need it. But I guess not. I think I'm just going to toss the stun prod at this thing so we can read the whatever that is. Oh, there's 2 of them. Well, I do want to read this, is the thing. Maybe we can do it without disturbing them. Mina and Adler. Replica Known Issues Part 3. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Aha, neural patterns. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Minar, this neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. That's an H, not an R. That's right. There's a dead R on the end of because the R is for replica. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Okay, so the problem of resurfacing memories is this is a known issue with the process for making these replicas. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. I know what they mean by fetish, but... Listen, again, not trying to be unfair, but you combine anime-looking characters and the word fetish, and I think most people's minds are going to jump in a certain direction is all. Okay, Operational Command Control Unit Falcon. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Command Unit. Fancy. The Protector Führungskommandos Commander, the head of each Eon Facility's Protector Force, is a powerful prototype bioresonant Falk unit. An authority that may never be questioned, a Falk unit serves not just as a commander to the Protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Well, that sounds like a problem. Oh, hey. Falk's Diary. 8421A. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me, no, touched me, poisoned me. It feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore, but I've not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here between her and me, with half-formed dreams and recollections penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? So I wonder if what's going on with the Falk unit is that it is having like an intrusion of thoughts from the previous mind, and it's not dealing well with that. I am not going to try to grasp that thing just yet. So there's a repair patch, there's a spray, there's a one of those prods. I guess we actually still have the prod in our inventory, so we can just add this to the stack. Oh, it's the owl key. A heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. Indeed. And there's no other way out of this room? Yeah. Can I... Nope, I cannot attempt to interact with you in any way, it doesn't seem like. Oh, that thing's just not here. It just goes back under the floor to wait for us, which is kind of silly. Library key. Okay. Library seems important. Just making sure to brush all of the doors so they're all lit up on the map. I mean, I feel like we should be trying to get back to the ladder as quickly as possible, so that we have a path back to a save room if we need to suddenly get to a save room. Let me look at what's in these other doors before we go doing that. Hey, can I interact with this plaque? No, okay, I'm not allowed to look at that. Right, dark room, never mind. This room is just an orrery. Huh. Showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Vineta, the ocean world, ravaged by war. When I close my eyes, I can hear the sound of the sea. Kitez, the red desert. The Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long before it will be liberated. Heimat, home of the new nation's government. I heard the view of the gas giant's rings in the sky is beautiful there. Lang, S-23 Sierpinski is here. Okay. Rotfront, the ice moon circling the largest gas giant. Still in the process of climaforming. Buyan, home to the Imperial Palace floating above poisonous clouds. And looking at the center thing just gets us the... okay. And that's it, huh? That's the whole room? There didn't even seem to be a way to interact with the orrery, which is curious. So it marked it as the briefing room with the star map in it. All right. Well, I guess it's time to go do some fighting. Probably want to stick to using the pistol where we can, where I feel like I can get away with it. Alright, in the last area it was elemental keys. Here, the keys are all about birds. Can't get out. Maybe I can just sneak past over here. Actually, that worked. Or rather, it's in the process of working. The mineshaft access elevator. Okay. So yeah, not until we are well finished with this area. Just like spare creepy paintings. I'm assuming that door is also bird locked. Right, which I think is a fairly sensible assumption. So, where is the save room? It's... okay. Staff room on floor... oh, no, I scrolled the wrong way. The save room that we have access to right now is on 5. Alright, let's get back there. Now that we've unlocked the ability to explore this area a little bit more cleanly. Okay, what do we want to stow? What do we want to hold on to? We know where we need the shutter handle, rather, already. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do was... put the revolver ammo in here. Do we want to stow the stun prods? Probably not. Once we use the shutter handle, we'll have only one. We'll have 2 spaces open, so that should be fine. And then... was the shutter handle door on this floor? No, it's the floor down, right? It is 7, in fact. Alright, you know what? I'm making an executive decision here. This is where we're going to stop for today. This is really all I have time for, unfortunately. That is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We beat our first boss. We've explored this new little area. I really like how the game is like giving us this series of weird little locked off areas. It never sprawls the way that like the Resident Evil 1 mansion did, where occasionally you're like, oh my god, I need to run all the way back over there. Like this has been very contained so far in a way that makes it a lot easier to deal with and a lot less. There is still a lot of running around, but there's a lot less running around than some of these games have had. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we will begin unlocking the secrets of our new little home here, and maybe having some words with the station administrator. And we'll see you then.